I am Josh, this is Sam and Zack, and this is the news of the week. News of the week!
That was a good segue.
That was a really good segue, I really like that. We should do that more often.
We do segues.
Alright, number one, basically, in the Metro, the front cover is obviously the massive story of Wikipedia. Basically, they're going to cancel Wikipedia for a day tomorrow. And so you're not allowed to go on Wikipedia, which means devastating news for college users.
Like us.
Like us, yeah. Who have to do now our coursework by finding actual sources of information instead of Wikipediaing everything. Wikipedia? Is that a word?
Libraries will be loving it. You can just...
Yeah, imagine
students, they're finally back for one day.
They're having club nights in the local library.
I don't believe in Wikipedia.
What?
You don't believe in Wikipedia?
No. I don't trust a website when anyone can basically put anything they want.
It's just people taking a guess.
Exactly.
It could be about anything or some shit.
You know, like, I think it's just people are too lazy. When they click on, I don't know, whatever, like, who's the first king of England or some shit. There's like 10 billion other links, but they're too lazy to click the first Wikipedia link, which is probably going to be wrong. So, I don't like it.
Have you ever edited one, like a page? Because
No.
you know you can edit a page.
Yeah.
Have you ever edited?
Well, it's like that one, isn't it? Where I haven't edited a page, no. But it's like that with Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson died 2 years ago, and when he died, that exact day, right? His Wikipedia entry got changed about 100 times, like thousands and thousands of times, and it was just basically completely contrasting views. There were people going, "He is a god, he is like king of the world," to people going, "He's a pedophile and should be shot."
There was one when he died on his Wikipedia page. Someone put that obviously he died, but then someone edited it to make it look as though he not died, so he was still alive. You know, because it puts like 90, and so people actually sort of put that he's still alive on Wikipedia. So imagine if you went on Wikipedia to check Michael Jackson, you're like, oh, he's still alive. That's fine. Book tickets.
I love
to arena.
Yeah, didn't learn your lesson from the first time. I'm sure he died, but you must be touring.
Wikipedia says he's alive, so I'll just buy tickets.
It'd be like those really shit support, what do you call them?
Groupies.
Not groupies. What do you call it? The cover bands. Cover bands. No, cover bands.
Oh,
pretending to be Michael Jackson. Tribute acts, yeah.
Just a little Chinese guy dressed as Michael Jackson.
Have you seen that guy? It was actually
I'm bad. I'm bad.
No.
Very, very bad.
What the hell was that?
That was my really poor Chinese accent. Never singing quite bad.
That was almost as good as my Arnold Schwarzenegger impression. Okay.
Do you want to do your Arnold Schwarzenegger impression?
I'll save it for a better time. Okay, basically,
Sex.
why is Wikipedia blacking out, Sam?
Fucking no. He's got the paper. Why is it me?
Well, basically, it's all about
SOPA
and its sister bill, Protect IP Act, which is PIPA, not Pippa Middleton, but PIPA the Act. And basically, it's this American act, and basically all it does is it means that if you have copyright laws, and obviously you've got online material, and you can't really prosecute people or cancel their web browser and web domains and stuff like that and get rid of their websites. Whereas this act will allow copyright users, people who've got copyright, to basically, if you copy their work, then they basically just can't. They can prosecute you and stuff like that. They can't do shit. Yeah, they can't do shit. At the moment, they can't do shit, and after this, they will be able to do shit. Bad shit.
It's an incredibly stupid act.
You're an incredibly stupid act.
Well, I don't get how it all.
So Sam.
Go on, you go.
I forgot what I was saying now because Sam rudely interrupted me. Called me a shit act.
What I don't get about it is that theoretically, what the whole point of it is so that people can't put things on YouTube and stuff like that, and people can't put things to download.
Which means that
not just YouTube, but it's so people can't put things online for you to download and stuff like that. Pirate Bay and stuff like that. But the simple fact is, people will always find websites to download stuff. You're making it harder for them to do it. But I'm not going to lie. I shouldn't really admit this anymore, because tomorrow, if the act does go through, I could get absolutely screwed if they find this online and illegally download it because we've copyrighted it.
I'm pretty sure everyone, at least quite a big chunk of the Member of Parliament, have downloaded something illegal.
Mainly porn.
Mainly porn.
Yeah.
Still, they've obviously claimed for it.
Yeah.
Actually, to be fair,
downloading on my porn account, so I'll have you know.
Only downloading certain types of porn is really illegal because it's all open domain. You download it yourself. Yeah, child porn.
Yeah.
Well, you're the one who wanted to go dark.
That sounds good.
That's why we got that Filipino boy.
There's because it was on the BBC website. It said it said soap blackout, but that was the headline on the BBC. But not Wikipedia.
Don't ruin it. Carry on, Sam.
It's surely sort of Wikipedia headline, but Wikipedia blackout would be a better headline than soap. I got really excited because I was like, "Oh my god!"
Are you seriously suggesting
EastEnders?
Are you seriously suggesting that the Metro's headline, Wikipedia blackout, is a really good headline?
But it's
it's to the point.
Yeah,
you can't lie. They haven't gone for some stupid pun like soap slips up or some shit.
You should really write headlines. Soap slips up
in the shower.
Soap in the shower, you could get anal penetration.
So yeah, I think I like headlines that are nice to the point and not trying to be funny or stupid.
Yeah.
But yeah, another big point as soapper, there's people who make a lot of money on YouTube. Me and us not being one of them, but still, there are people who do. And this will affect them quite a bit.
That's a good bit. Will Numa guy get done? No, seriously. Because he's been on YouTube for ages, right? And Numa is obviously a song, and odds are it's copyrighted, and odds are someone like Sony or something like that will hold the rights to it. Does that mean that as
why
soon
does
as
Sony own the rights to Numa?
Because it's a song.
Well, why does Sony own it?
Well, alright. I'm just giving you an example.
Owns the song for some bad reason.
Yeah, just someone like EA Sports or something like that. Oh, Numa. Just some big multinational corporation. Odds are some like recording thing or some shit.
Yeah.
Will own it. So as soon as that gets thing, he just gets a SWAT team at his door, just like arresting him for copyright infringement and for making money off their products.
I don't know, but I like the idea of SWAT team going after YouTube one-hit wonders. Going after that. What the hell with that guinea pig chipmunk thing?
Oh, yeah,
it's just like
using that 3-second film.
SWAT burst into his house. In the shower. So
it would be pretty funny, but I doubt it because they haven't really copyrighted lots of stuff like that. But I mean, like actual songs, like just general songs. Like that people like are using their videos and that have like just background music for like some videos and stuff like that. You could have it as a background music for like a video that you've made. Like I saw Safety Dance. I uploaded a video for Safety Dance with all your college mates and stuff like that. Will I get done for that? Will Sony come after me? And
I don't think they're that bothered.
I don't like it.
I honestly don't think Safety Dance are that bothered. I don't think they make that much money from it.
But like little things like if Chuck Norris, right, again the theoretical question, if Chuck Norris copyrights his identity, right, which he could quite easily do because he's got a lot of money.
I'm sure you can't copyright your own identity.
You can copyright your name, I'm sure you could.
You can copyright your name.
Yeah, sure, yeah, as a brand. Chuck Norris is a brand.
Yeah, as a brand.
Yeah, so Chuck Norris the brand. Does that mean that he can basically go after every single person who writes Chuck Norris jokes? Which they should do because they are shocking, some of them. Some of them are like really poorly done.
Yeah,
they were very good when I was in
that Soviet Russian
German GCSE. That's about it.
Soviet Russian jokes are the best. I love Soviet Russian jokes. In Soviet Russia, car drive you. So
good times. So
they were mental then.
Are we moving on?
Should we move on? Is that everything that we've got to say on? So basically, to sum up latest news, Numa guy is going to get arrested by a SWAT team, and the evil chipmunk thing is going to have a really intense battle contest with the SWAT team.
It's evil. I didn't know this.
It looks pretty evil.
It does.
Obviously, it gives you a daring look. Doesn't mean it's evil.
It like kind of like insinuates that
it's evil.
Not really.
Not evil. I was thinking more sexual, like a sexual predator. Enticing look, like oh yeah, sexy time.
Okay, Alpha, now was a good summarize.
That's a regular, right? We should make. Right, last thing. What we should do, we should make a remake of it where it goes.
I'm pretty sure there's something out there like that. I think I've seen it.
Well, that's just my idea. Then fair enough.
Okay.
That was news. Do the segue.
You do a segue to the next topic. Not do an out segue. That makes no sense at all. Sam, what's the next topic?
Yeah, you do segues twice.
No.
You do a segue
No,
and
you
then a
don't.
segue out.
You don't.
It's called the end credits.
Josh, you don't.
End credits. Sam, what's your next topic?
I don't know. Whatever we want to talk about.
What are we talking about?
Whatever
We
we
can
want to
talk about religion.
Okay.
We can go dark and deep.
Okay. Episode 2.
Like Catholic priests.
Episode 2.
Started already.
We're delving into the big news of religion. Segue, Josh.
I believe I can fly.
That's copyright. It'll put me on TV.
Somebody's gonna be on to me like shit. Living on a prayer. Religion.
Man, I was gonna just carry on singing.
We can't do that because it's copyright law again.
Okay. You can make our own version.
Let's do that. What?
We just fucking.
Living on a prayer.
Sam, let's
Living on
go.
a prayer.
Stop tapping, Josh. Sam, you can start. You got the notes.
I don't have like a particular.
So you lied when you said, I've got so many notes, guys. Why don't you guys have notes?
Great idea, Sam. Great idea going on to religion where we don't know anything.
Great. Let me just see
We've
what
got
you
two
wrote down.
atheists and a really,
It's like two
really
words,
light-hearted
isn't it?
Muslim.
Oh my God, Sam wrote an essay.
Would you like to show
how
that?
about religion? Let's just start
Well, because
about our own religious faith.
Okay, what you start then? Your
I
religion.
think I'm the most complicated. You two can start first.
You fucking IRA. You're the number
You're
one.
Irish.
You're the number one like terrorist target in the world.
You are pretty good at terrorist target. In fact, this podcast is going to be listened by millions of MI5 officers.
Explain to us your
Complicated religious background.
Basically, my comrades are being racist at the moment. So I'll explain.
It's not racist, it's true.
Sure.
I am half Irish and half Yemeni. Sam just instantly laughs. I hope they caught that. Well, they assume I am half IRA and half Taliban. And I was made some sort of weird terrorist plot to take down I don't know what yet, but I'm pretty sure there's a key word that will activate me one day. But basically, my religious beliefs are that I am not very religious at all, but I don't eat bacon.
In fact, he got so angry last night.
He drinks gambles.
Because the Quran says it's bad, and I believe it.
In fact, you got so pissed off last night about the fact that Sam was eating bacon that he decided to punch his burger out of his hand onto the floor
And run away.
The audience doesn't believe that I ran away. But I caught a taxi. Sam?
Running away from you is impossible.
Sam, what do you want to input?
I forgot what I was going to say now. Thanks a lot, Josh.
Fucking hell, Josh. You're such a bitch.
Anyway, yeah, go and explain your religious shit.
Okay, I'm an atheist that believes in nothing.
Isn't that what atheist is?
Yeah. You believe in nothing at all.
So technically,
I've
you
lost
just said
faith
there,
in everything.
You don't believe in gravity.
Oh, let's not start this.
Can we not? Are we really going to go through everything? No, because I've said I don't believe in anything.
Yeah.
We're going to go through everything in existence.
I've got my dick.
Heaven knows. Do you believe that she can walk without crutches?
Do you believe in the tribe of the Inca people?
No. They're clearly a myth. They're clearly a myth.
Sam, what about you?
I think it's just mentally ill people.
Mentally ill people. You're saying the Pope is a mentally ill old man?
Yeah.
He's clearly got dementia. He's forgetting that people are paedophiles. He's priests are paedophiles. I can't remember. They may have touched kids.
It started with two naked people talking to a snake.
That sounds like a good story to me.
That just sounds like mentally ill people.
Also, it's not good for your 5 a day to think that there's forbidden fruit.
Yeah, I'm not going to eat this apple. Oh, why not? The snake told me not to.
Yeah, no, I'm going to keep doing LSD.
I'm just going to carry on dropping acid. It's fine.
The snake told him to eat the apple. God told him not to eat the apple.
But he ate the apple anyway.
Yeah, it's because the snake told him to. He listens to the snake.
Yeah. Who listens to a snake?
A snake charmer.
So
you can't prove it wrong.
So Adam was a snake charmer who talked to his snake, and his snake was basically. It sounds like he's got schizophrenia. So the snake, he keeps talking to me. He keeps telling me that I should eat from the forbidden bush. It's just, by that I don't mean perform oral sex on his on.
It's just people. It's either mentally ill or they've just got autism.
Most likely caused from all the inbreeding.
Yeah.
Most likely caused by all the inbreeding.
So basically, you're saying anyone who has any religious views are inbreeded and have.
No, he said inbreeded. I didn't say inbreeded.
Well, when the
just said it right just say it. We have fucking But yeah, so apparently they're all inbred and they have autism.
Yeah.
So I apologise on this.
I emphasised that you had them. That they were inbred. You said they were inbred.
I didn't say they were inbred. I said they had autism. You said
they were
because they're inbred.
Oh yeah.
Now I remember.
I do remember. He said this inbreeding. It's throwing my sense off completely.
I didn't know you were from Barnsley, Josh.
Okay, I think we should considering we're on a topic religion. I think we should talk about the most ridiculous religion there is.
Songs of praise.
Christianity. Songs of praise is a religion. Points of view is a religion.
I was of course talking about Scientology.
Oh.
To be honest, I think the Druids is quite a ridiculous religion.
Jedi's the best religion.
Jedi's the best religion, although it's technically not a religion.
I talked about it in my RE exam.
Well, of course.
Obviously.
But Scientology definitely is the most ridiculous. It was made by a guy who used to be a sci-fi novelist, and he made up this story about his demigod
isn't it something like Galactor 7? Stupid like that.
Isn't that like most religions? It's just people praying to someone in the sky, up there somewhere. But there's no proof to any of it.
Yeah, like religions. Like, for example, the story I like to bring up. So when he fed like 3,000 people with just like 2 loaves of bread and a piece of fish or some shit.
And you can tell how now you're a chef.
But
I could do that.
If you carve it perfectly, everyone gets a flake. That'll keep it going for at least 10 minutes.
You're allowed to sniff the fish.
Technically, they got fed. But no, if you actually think about it, logically, if that actually happened, all basically would have happened if Jesus would have gave someone some bread, and then that person would have thought, someone might have seen that and thought, oh look, that guy's being nice, I have got food on there.
Well, that's the whole thing. If you read it,
basically, everyone did have food, but no one shared it, everyone was keeping it to themselves. Yeah, but now everyone shared it. He fed 1,000 people.
Yeah, well, there was two sides to that story. Yeah, which is quite logical, but that was the whole point. The whole point is that it kind of sums up Sam's point, that people who believe in religion tend to be a bit crazy. Yeah. Because even atheists admit that. Even a lot of atheists who have read the Bible or have read that part of the Bible kind of can say, that's true, because that's highly likely. But the problem that you've got is that religious people are like, no, he definitely performed a magic trick to feed 5,000 people.
That is a good point. There's a difference between reading into the messages and taking it from what you believe in, than actually believing that he got one piece of fish and made 10,000 fishes and went.
I just love the idea of he's doing like a bit like Dynamo.
I'm a magician.
It's a bit like Dynamo, with like the phone and the bottle.
Who's Dynamo?
The magician.
I have no idea.
He's a magician. Basically, he has this trick, but what he does, he gets a bottle, like a Boomer's original bottle. There's other beers available. And Motorola phone, other phones available. And he basically just smashes them together and the phone appears in the bottle, and it's like really cool magic trick. It's just this idea that he basically picked up a fish and. Well, we know what that is.
That's our time. Someone's been murdered.
Time to play Cluedo for 10 hours.
Okay, Sam, it seems like you have something to say.
No,
I didn't really finish my point.
Well, fuck you, Josh.
We were interrupted. Now.
What's going on, Josh? Finish your point.
Basically, my point was that
Are you going to start all over again now?
people who believe in religion is alright, but the problem that you've got is that people believe in it too much, and that they should just take it as a light-hearted thing. The main point of religion was to make sure that people had a moral compass in the old days, and it was a way of controlling people and telling people to be good people. So all you should do is, if people believe in it and that makes them a good person, that makes them a good person. But you don't have to believe in a religion to be a good person.
Yeah.
You can be a good person by just having a kind heart and not believing that Jesus magically magically walked on water and performed some sort of miracles, and he punched a woman in the face and she suddenly could see again.
But they could just make it so much more interesting.
In what way?
Like, why can't nuns have sex? What's all that about?
Well, to be fair,
Because they're married to God.
The worst thing about nuns not having
That's
sex is that you could buy nuns sexy outfits now.
Yeah, well, what's all that about?
It's like, I love the ability of being rejected by a nun, especially when she's wearing tight latex pants.
Imagine if you just like you're on a golf course at night, as you would if you were gay, maybe. I don't know. And then that's where they all.
I'm going to Crazy Bunny.
And you just saw like a nun just having sex. What would you do with a priest? Are you sure you're a priest? Of course I'm a fucking priest. You don't
because I'm a pressing priest. She's underage.
They don't give these hats out to plumbers.
What priest can have sex? Is it Protestant or Catholic? I don't remember. Is it Protestant that can have sex?
I can't remember. A Catholic sounds like they can have sex but only with children.
My mother's Catholic.
Yeah, but she's not a priest, so it's fine.
Oh, thank God. Oh, so you guys know.
She's got a with a sleeve.
Does she bath
I will break your face.
I really hope no one heard that.
My mother did.
The power of Christ compels you.
It's funny because Josh was trying to talk whilst we were having that, so
it doesn't matter.
It might have not picked up.
I don't matter. It's fine.
What were you saying anyway? I totally ignored you.
I don't know.
Because no one cares.
No
one cares, co-writer.
Fucking hell.
Every episode we're going to mention that you're co-writer. It's good.
I'm like Carl Pilkington, aren't I?
Yeah. Yeah. We just bully you.
You just bully me and I'm just a dickhead.
But don't expect to be sent around the world.
Oh, fucking hell. I hate that we don't have a budget. We need a budget.
We do. How many pints we can have before the podcast? That's
not a budget. That's an unlimited amount of alcohol.
Unlimited alcohol.
So do you lean more towards Catholic or?
I don't know, because I did go to a Catholic primary school and they made me go to church.
Yeah.
I think I've told
Did they
you
have a
guys
church
that.
on site?
Yeah, on site.
Yeah.
Do you used to have like funerals there? And it was like very awkward.
It's really awkward for primary school.
Yeah, there's like I've got a whole 9 over and was just staring.
I love the idea that you're all playing like hopscotch or British Bulldog or something like that in the playground, and then suddenly just a guy comes in the coffin, and they just carry like a guy through the playground, and you'll just have to stop playing and like pay your respects.
Well, yeah. So I had to go to church, and I did that thing when you go stand up and take bread. It's a communion.
Yeah, that's some shit.
Yeah, I've tried that bread like once, basically, because
it's like chapati, isn't it?
I don't even remember it all. But yeah, I remember one time I fell asleep in the church. Have I told you guys this?
Yeah.
I might have told you.
I think you might have.
I fell asleep
again,
basically.
Yeah.
I fell asleep on my mate's shoulder, and he was sat right in the end. They're doing like the benches, the wooden benches.
Yeah, yeah.
So he was sat where the armrest is. And we, like,
your benches had armrests?
Well, not an
Finish the
armrest. A wooden, like, thing for the arm.
Right.
An armrest, basically. But I fell asleep on his shoulder, and he had to stand up to sing. And he stood up. It was an abrupt force that my head went slam on this armrest.
Ow.
And then I was like, oh! Like, I kind of screamed a little bit. And then the police came storming over to me. And what are you doing? And I was like, I just fell asleep and I kind of knocked my head. and then why are you falling asleep in the house of God? And I was like, oh, because I was really tired. And he said, oh, what time do you go to bed? And I felt like such a badass because I answered, I was like, 9:30. Hell yeah, I'm such a badass. Yeah, and then he said, oh, maybe you should go to bed a bit earlier. And I was like, maybe I should.
Maybe I shouldn't.
Maybe you should go to bed earlier with me.
I think he wanted to raise it. To be honest, he was a very nice priest. Except that.
That's what they all say.
Yeah.
He was a very nice priest before he touched me inappropriately.
But he used to... Oh, God. I realised what I was going to say.
Bring it back flashbacks.
I was going to say, he used to take your balls. If you kick a football over... Because you lived on side. You lived at school, basically. It's getting even worse.
The room is where you lived at school.
And if you... No, he did. He had a house on the school premises.
That's the caretaker's house.
No, honestly, it's his house. But we're a Catholic school, so it's a priest house. So basically, if you kick a ball over the wall, he used to take your ball and never give it you back.
What a cunt.
I think you actually had to go to his house and ask for your balls back.
And he answered the door like naked. We didn't know in the background.
You've come at a bad time, Zach. So have I, actually.
Yeah. I'm ball deep in this one.
Okay, anyone else got any
I just want my balls back. You'll never get your balls back.
You'll never get your innocence back as well.
Ball deep in a nun. I never thought I'd hear that in my life.
I'm going to be a can for this.
Ball deep. What?
I was balls deep in
it.
it.
That's some shit.
But any other news on religion?
I was just I was just really interested in because you went to Catholic school, but
yeah.
Are you still?
Oh, okay. I never really answered your initial question, did I? Yeah. I don't know. I do celebrate Christmas and Easter
And Eid.
But I don't know. I'm not very religious. I don't know. I just do it to respect my dad's wishes because I know he is religious. Well, I've got. I was talking.
Drinks and gambles.
Yeah, but he's a nice man that believes in God. But yeah, okay, that's a point. Yeah. Say if you don't believe in religion. Say like you, Josh, you're an atheist. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you died, and it turns out there was a heaven. Yeah. And you went up to heaven. You're facing God in the pearly gaze. And he goes, oh, I'm sorry, you didn't believe in me. Even though you were a good person, you're going to hell. It's like, what a dickhead. If God didn't
say that to God?
Yeah.
Would you
I'd be
go,
like, you know what?
To be fair, if he already had sent me to hell, I would be giving a piece of my mind.
So basically, because I didn't pray to you, you're sending me to hell.
But why would you want to go to heaven anyway? Think of all the amazing people that go to hell.
Hitler.
Yeah. Exactly.
I do not condone Hitler.
Yeah, no.
Malcolm said Michael Jackson.
Yeah, exactly.
Warwick Davis. He's not dead. But I love Warwick Davis. So but so basically,
Frankie Boyle. All these amazing people will end up in hell.
But you'll get raped by devils.
What about the life expectancy?
Perfect.
It's like the life expectancy of dwarves different to normal people. I don't want to say.
Where did that come from?
We're talking about Warwick Davis.
Forget Warwick Davis. Forget Warwick Davis.
No, let's go on.
Forget him. Forget him. We'll do it.
Why you like Warwick Davis?
Forget him. We'll do it.
That's why you went to the toilet. That's what we were talking about. And like, oh shit, we're gonna start talking about Warwick Davis. I gotta leave.
Okay, we'll talk about Warwick Davis some other time. Fine.
But
It's just an interesting point.
So Sam, did that answer your question?
Well, I'll research it and then we'll discuss it next week.
it did. Thank you.
Sorry. Last
We
week,
all know Islam created the Big Bang Theory.
we did. Last week.
We clearly did.
Last week.
Abdul farted while it was having.
Last week we ended on a cool story, bro. Basically, I was thinking about it earlier.
Wait, you gotta hear my songs.
Okay, Sam.
Some of them were.
Song ideas.
What's the theme?
They were like religion, because I thought, well, if we're doing religion, then I'll say sort of stay on that topic. I think you'll like some. Some of them are really shit. But you try thinking of something at like 3 o'clock in the morning.
Alright, fine.
So
That sounds like a foot.
yeah, you
That sounds like a challenge.
So I got Make Me Smile by Steve Harvey.
That's quite good.
Living on a Prayer Mat.
Yeah.
Battle of Halal.
Why are all these Asians?
They're
all come there. Sam. You better have a Catholic one next. You can't buy the Catholic.
Oh god! And this one I think was my favourite. Dancing in the Ark by Bruce Springsteen.
That's quite good.
So there you are. Next week it's your turn.
Hey, I've got one.
Go on.
Kosher Chameleon by Boy George.
What's the answer by The Clash? Oh, I thought a lot.
I'm no Superman. By Laszlo Barman, what the hell's his name? Berman. Scrubs theme too. Basically.
Oh yeah, no.
But it involves Superman instead of religion. So, yeah, okay, I was about to say, last week we ended it on a cool story for me, basically. And I was thinking, I've already said one, don't you two like to portray a cool story?
Any story?
Any of your stories that we've told countless times to each other?
I've got one that I've never told you, but it's quite funny. But it's quite long.
How long?
Quite long. Not too
Well,
long.
paraphrase.
I can't really paraphrase it.
Well, fuck you then, Josh.
I don't have any cool stories. I'm kind of boring.
Alright, I went to Poland, and I was sat in this bar, and it was when England played. And there's always like acts on like bands, and Polish bands and stuff like that. And then there's like a magician, and he was like, and then it went like not dark, but it was like quiet, and there was a curtain, and then this like guy appeared, and you know the black and white minstrels.
Yeah.
He just got that face, and just the face appeared in between this curtain, right? And I said, no word of a lie, this guy went, "Hello, I'm a coon." Right? Right? And this English guy at the back went, "You're a cunt." Right? Right? And this face just disappeared, and like this magician came back on like, ooh. 20 minutes later, this face came back. Anyway, he said the same thing again. "Hello, I'm a coon." And this guy went, "You're still a cunt." And that was it then. Like,
Wait, what was it? Just a random guy being
yeah, he
racist?
just white lips and like black.
What, was it a part of the show?
Yeah, I don't know what. He was obviously got an act, but this guy just kept going, "You're a cunt," every time he appeared. It was fucking brilliant. It was the best heckle.
I don't know which one of them was more racist. The black and white minstrel guy, or the simple fact that there was a guy calling a guy dressed as a black guy because he's black.
No, he wasn't black. He was a white guy.
Oh yeah, obviously that's what I'm saying.
Maybe he was calling a cunt
because he was like.
It could be.
"Oh, I'm a
Glass
coon,
half
you're a
full
cunt." It literally was.
Okay.
It's so funny.
Are we calling that episode 2?
Yep, that's it.
Okay,
Wrap it
we
up.
saying our goodbyes.
Goodbye from Josh.
I'm not saying bye.
And goodbye from Zach. Good luck! Good luck.